Big week in Coral Gables, man. The whole week was big for the Miami Hurricanes. They had spring practice start. They had their pro day. A lot of things were going on. Lots of guys visiting the school. And the Miami Hurricanes looking to dominate in the recruiting battles as always. A lot of stuff to go over right here. Let's jump right on in. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Like the video, subscribe. Hit us up on Hurricanes Unfiltered on Instagram. By the way, we do have a merch shop. I have to remind you, our merch shop, Come On Now podcast. Go hit the merch link. Bro, we got a lot of dope ass merch there. Check it out. I know you'll like it. This is all about unity, the Miami Hurricanes. We got a lot of dope merch up there. So do check it out. We appreciate your support in this channel, man. Let's jump on in on the topic, but let's hit also here on our sponsor of our show, Natalie Lopez, attorney at law. When life hits hard, the law firm of Natalie Lopez hits back harder. She practices in the areas of criminal defense and family law. We appreciate her continued support. You can reach her at 954-888-8833, 954-888-8833, and on Instagram at nat.guilty, nat.guilty. She will fight for you. Let's jump right on in on this content right here. A lot of stuff is going on. I want to hit on this particular recruit, Noah Glover, a top linebacker out of Virginia, four-star linebacker out of Virginia. He had a multi-day visit to Miami, and he set an official visit to Miami. He is the third rated player in the state of Virginia, nationally, 152 on 247 Sports, 204 in the 247 Sports composite, 10th ranked linebacker in the country, and 16th ranked linebacker for the 247 Sports composite. Both have him as a four-star linebacker. Got offers from the likes of Miami, Virginia Tech, Georgia, Texas A&M, Oregon, Notre Dame, Alabama, Auburn, Clemson, Duke, Florida State, Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Michigan, etc., etc., etc. Right now, the ones that are shown as warm on his list are Miami, Georgia, and Texas A&M, Oregon, Virginia Tech, and Notre Dame. Obviously, Virginia Tech is home for him, home state. He's 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was down here. And according to Inside the U, of course, always shout out Inside the U on what they do. He is out of Haymarket, Virginia, Battlefield High School, I guess it is. He let me see here. It says he added the visit, gave his parents peace of mind while allowing to gain a better understanding of how the program operates. And he says after the visit, they definitely are higher on my list now. My parents were worried if it was dangerous or not. Where do folks think that Coral Gables is located? For any parents around this country, every big city has bad neighborhoods. This is just a message. Every county, every city got bad neighborhoods, right? Coral Gables, Florida, where the University of Miami is located. Go Google their go Zillow the value of their homes in Coral Gables. Coral Gables is probably the most, what's the word? Expensive, the most luxurious, high acidity, affluent area in Dade County outside of Miami Beach. Outside of Miami Beach, Star Island and Palm Island and Hibiscus Island and Lagorce Island. Coral Gables is probably the number one place to live in Dade County for people with money. So it is not a dangerous area at all. Let's jump right back in. But I mean, I laugh at stuff like that sometimes. Mario Cristobal talked to us clearly about that. They like it a lot more now. The weather here is good. He does have trips to Georgia, Oregon, Notre Dame, Virginia Tech, and A&M. Miami's a legitimate option. He says, I feel very good about them. I love the air. I love how it feels out here. It definitely feels better than Virginia. Of course it does. Duh. It's probably still 40 degrees in Virginia. I love it so far. He's number 10 nationally at linebacker. He has an official visit set for the weekend of May 29th to 31st. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Boy. Is this dude really visiting during Memorial Day weekend? May 29th The 31st? Oh boy. He coming down. Oh boy. He coming down to Miami during Memorial Day beach weekend. Oh Lord. I don't know. He may not leave. He may sign the dotted line. He may like, I'm committing now. I love it. He does have an official visit set for Georgia on June 5th to 7th, A&M, June 12th to 14th. He feels like he's seen a lot. He can't wait to get back. It was awesome watching practice, being in the meetings, talking to Coach Cristobal. It was awesome seeing how physical they were, the intensity with the walk through. They were still moving fast, even though it's a walkthrough. It was awesome being around the guys and seeing everybody do their thing. They were hitting, they were fast, relentless, the intensity. Remember, Corey Heatherman is also the linebackers coach. He says, I can learn a lot from him. It's someone I can talk to every day about the position and just learn more about myself in the position and how I can become a better version of myself as a linebacker, and then hopefully making it to the league with him as my mentor. Coach Heatherman does a really great job of reaching out, talking to me. We talk almost every day. It feels great. They see me as a Will or a Sam off the edge, blitzing the quarterback, just doing my thing there and being able to impact the run playing downhill. This is again courtesy of Inside the U. So do check it out. That's big news, obviously. We want to dominate South Florida, but we want to get the guys that we pick and choose around the country. And that's really, really important. So good to hear that type of thing. But once again, Coral Gables is a beautiful area. You ain't got no problems, realistically. Now, other news for Miami this week, they have 3 guys scheduled to visit down here. They're expecting on March 31st. Israel Abrams, quarterback. He is the 14th ranked player in the country, number 1 player at Illinois, a 4-star, 6'4", 187 pounds out of Arlington Heights, Illinois, Montini Catholic School, 14th, second at quarterback in the country. In the composite, he's 44th, third at quarterback, and second in Illinois. So he's visiting down here this week on Tuesday. AJ Randall, a linebacker, he's visiting on Tuesday. He's a 6'3", 210-pound linebacker, 4-star, ranked 144th on the 24/7 Sports, but composite has him at 101, so he's actually higher there. Out of Garner, North Carolina, 6'3", 210, like I said, lots of offers. And then finally, on the 2nd of April, Trip Keller. He is a 6'3", 200-pound linebacker to Tampa. He is a hard commit to Duke, though. Interesting. I mean, I guess he's covering his bases. 3-star linebacker, 57th linebacker overall. He's 72nd, I guess, player in Florida. He's an 884 composite. So he's got a commitment to Duke, but he does have offers from a lot of schools, and he's clearly interested in seeing Miami. I can imagine that he probably liked Miami a lot more than Duke, but I, again, don't know a whole lot about him. He goes to Jesuit high school. So he is coming down as well. And then very, very odd. I mean, I'll go over this later in the week, but on Sunday, Easter, really weird. I gotta say this is weird. This is odd. Miami's got listed for April 5th. And I'll go over this later in the week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 players scheduled to visit next Sunday. I don't know what's going on next Sunday. If someone knows, drop it in the comments. But yeah, they got 22 guys scheduled to visit next Sunday, and a lot of them are top 247 guys. One is a 5-star. But again, I'll go into the list later as the week gets closer. But that's what we got going on. And of course, there's other things that are happening right now at Miami. We got some information on the performance of players and so forth. And it is pretty good to see what we are seeing right here. There's some of the comments out of spring practice. There's 5 freshmen who are pushing their way into playing time as true freshmen. Jackson Cantwell, J.J. Dunnigan, Samorian Wingo, Ben Congdon, and Gavin Mueller. Mueller is a tight end. Congdon is an O lineman. Wingo is a wide receiver. Dunnigan is a DB. I've been reading a lot about Dunnigan. Cantwell and Dunnigan are locks to earn significant roles. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. The backup quarterback job is an interesting battle. Looks like Judd Anderson is taking a step forward in development, needs to improve his consistency. Luke Nicholas' processing has sped up this year, but the arm strength still needs to improve. Darion Coleman is dynamic and fun to watch when he's working outside the pocket, inside the pocket. His fundamentals and mechanics are sloppy. Miami has 4 capable offensive tackles: Cantwell, Matthew McCoy, Jaden Wilkerson, and Ben Congdon. Let's see anything else here. There's lots of expectations at a linebacker. Chase Smith, expect to see him. Josh Moore at wide receiver, working his way into the starting lineup with slot at Malachi and Cooper Barkett on the other side. I hope Miami goes a lot more 4 wide, honestly. I'd like to see more 4 wide than 3 wide and a tight end, especially if we don't have a tight. I mean, we'll see what happens at tight end. Of course, that's always that's really important that we develop a tight end. JJ Dunnigan, again, has a presence to him that is tough to ignore. He's long, fast, and aggressive. He's going to play a role in this defense. I mean, he could be that Bryce Fitzgerald guy this year. And it says here, depth of the team is the best it's been in over 20 years at Miami. That's wild. The drop off from first to second team isn't significant at most positions. So we have a really deep team that's looking like. More on the freshman class. It's going to be special. Outside of the names that we mentioned above, other young talents are flashing, like Mylan Paris, a wide receiver Vance Spafford, tight end Israel Briggs, D lineman Logan Nagel, and O lineman Reese Woodrow. Freshman class of offensive line looks like it has a chance to be special if the group stays, process oriented and embraces necessary long-term development. Cantwell, Cogden, Joel Irvin, Reese Woodrow all have the potential to be high-level starters. Yo, this is fun. This is fun to read. Great to know. And I'm passing the information on to you. You can get all on Inside to You, but I'm trying to summarize stuff for y'all here on this video. And again, go over to Inside to You, subscribe to their page. A lot of information here. I mean, it's hard to keep up with, man. It really is. There's other articles that have dropped also. I'll do on subsequent videos. But come back here anytime, man. And be sure to hit the like button. Leave a comment. Hype the videos. That hype link. Hype. Get hype. But yeah, big news going out of Coral Gables, man. And love what we're hearing, man. So I'm really interested in this April 5th thing. What is going on Easter Sunday? Interesting. But hey, y'all like the video, subscribe, leave your comments. I appreciate y'all as always. Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.